Well, good morning, friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee. I got several things I want to do today. I'm going to do Hashbrown Casserole. I need to do quite a few of those, but you've already seen it, but bear with me. I'm also going to do I got to cook some rice. So we can do some chicken casseroles that I have to do because I've got cooked chicken in my fridge that I've got set aside for casseroles. I'm also going to do some garden fresh salsa for my daughter. So, that being said, let's get busy. I'll get this put together right away. And here's one. For every 1 cup of uncooked rice, you'll get 3 cups of cooked rice. 6. Yeah, I'm going to do 3 cups of uncooked rice. That should give me enough for my casseroles. Okay, I'll set that aside. And I'm also going to just take this right over to the sink and I'm going to put in 3 cups of water. Okay, so that's all together. Hold on 1 second. Okay, you see me use that whole container and I put 1 stick of butter in here. So I'm going to cover these, just cover these. There we go. I'm going to give these a bit of a mix because I want them all wet. That butter will melt down in them. Okay. These are going to just sit here until they rehydrate. The rice has got 1 minute to go, and then I'm going to let it just naturally release 10 minutes, and then it'll be ready to use. Okay, friends, this is all ready to put together. And it's hot, so I don't want to put my eggs in there yet. I don't want scrambled eggs in it. So I'm just going to put all this canned soup in here. 3 cans, but I'm making a big old bunch. Again, I'll put the recipe in the description box. I just make this plain. You could put bacon in it. You could put sausage in it. You could put hamburger in it. You can put any kind of meat you want in it. Sausage, like little chunks of smoked sausage. It's all good in here. But I just make this plain for just a breakfast. But you could doctor this up even more, add more to it, and make it for a dinner casserole. Those got to go to the recycling. I might have to get my Big Daddy bowl. We'll see how this is going to work in here. Maybe I'll be able to get this mixed. I don't like trying to mix something in a small bowl. So, I think I'm going to go get my Big Daddy bowl. Okay. I got the big one out. I'm going to set that right on there. Dump that all in there. Scrape the rest of this out. I don't want to waste any. Okay. There we go. Now I can mix it around. Beautiful. Okay. I also got sour cream somewhere in here. I might as well get my cheese up while I'm here too. Mozzarella. I'm going to use this. All right. I'm going to put about 3 cups of sour cream. Maybe not quite. We'll see. A lot of the small containers I don't save, but I always save these big ones because they're so nice to use for stuff. Okay. It looks like it's not very much when it's in this big bowl, but it is a pretty good amount. Maybe I'll just do 2 cups. I'm kind of winging this. I do it so much. We'll see how that does. Okay. I guess I'm going to need my heavy one. Oh yeah, that's good too good. Alright, now I'm going to put some salt and pepper in there. Actually, I'm not going to put any salt in there because that soup is salty enough. I'm going to put a nice amount of pepper in here because that is good stuff. There we go. And my family loves it, like I always say. I'm looking outside this morning. It's only about 8:30 and it looks like it's going to pour down rain any minute. We went so long without rain and now we're getting it all at once, I think. And that's fine, though. All right. I don't want to put the eggs in here when this is hot. But I think I am going to put a little more sour cream in there. And I'm also going to do another can of soup because it's a little dry. Okay. All right. That's good. That did the trick. Yeah, these are good. I had a problem with my eggs that were kind of watery, and I think it was the heat that was doing it. But since it's cooled off, my eggs are back to normal. I'm making your favorite.
Good.
Huh?
I said good.
I should have had you get me some fresh sausage from Larry's.
Or you want sausage from theirs?
Yeah, and you know what? If I do, I'll put... What happened?
The cat stuck me in my big toe with his
Claws? Oh, the poor thing. She loves you. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Did she claw you?
No, it's just...
Oh, she caught you with her. Okay. Yeah. And we'll have him, he'll run up to the store for us. He's so good. And he'll get us from the local butcher, he'll get us some sausage, and we'll whip that up and put sausage in here. That way it'll make it a hearty breakfast or a dinner. Okay. I'm going to put this, I'm going to use a sharp cheddar. Maybe. I can get it open. We'll get this all mixed up in here. Oh, beautiful. He's going to go to the store, to the local butcher, and he's going to get me his homemade breakfast sausage. I'm going to cook that up, and I'm going to add that in here. And then we'll get these packaged up for the freezer, and we'll get one in the oven. And that's what it looks like. Looks like a hot mess, but it's divine. Oh, I might as well just throw the rest of that in there. Not enough left to worry about. Okay, friends. We'll get this sausage cooked up. It has got 2 pounds. Remember I asked him to get me 2 pounds. He's such a love. All right, we'll cook all this up. And we'll get this in our Hashbrown Casserole. This stuff is wonderful. All right. Oh, just be on this side. This won't take long. And my rice is done. It's cooling on the counter. I fluffed it up. It's going to be beautiful for those casseroles. I pulled out what I needed for that. So I'll have quite a few done today. This is a mega casserole day. Semi-homemade. I sure wish that you could make your own homemade. Well, I know you can make your own homemade cream of chicken and cream of mushroom soup, but I certainly wish that you could, it would freeze well, or, you know, it would last in the refrigerator longer than a few days. So that would make life so easy. But you can't can it. And I know there's a lot of rebel canners who do, but I don't trust it. So, you know, I won't do that. And if you freeze it, it's going to separate and it's going to just be nasty. So when I have time, if I'm just doing 1 or 2 casseroles, I have time to do something, I'll make my own. In the summertime, I don't have time. I just whip stuff together quick, fast, in a hurry, semi-homemade, you know, and get it done. All right, we're just going to let this cook up here a minute, and then we'll get it in the casserole. I think I lost the footage. I put the sausage in here, mixed it all up, and I got 3 beautiful pans. We're going to bake this one. I got my oven set to 400. It's preheating. And this one's going to go in there for about 45 minutes. So we're just going to go ahead and stick that in there right now because it's almost preheated. I got it on another tray. All right. These ones, let's set this aside here. I'm going to tell you about these pans. I had two wonderful ladies that watched my YouTube channel, my YouTube friends. They came to see me and see my market stand. And they brought me goodies that you're going to see. I don't want to open up the goodies until my grandbabies, hang on, until my grandbabies are here. But they brought me these pans. She did catering, and I've got huge restaurant pans with these beautiful lids. I got these smaller, deeper pans, which is perfect for my family. I was just beside myself in awe that she gave me all these gorgeous pans. Look at how beautiful this is. Friends, just look at this. Isn't that just wonderful? For my freezer meals, I'm telling you, beautiful. I love it. And then I can just wait till they cool down completely. Even with the lids on, they'll be okay. Cool down completely, and I'll wrap them in plastic, and they will be wonderful. I love it. We're going to go ahead and label these. And I'm going to put bake at 400 for 40 to 45 minutes. Thawed. These are for my daughter. Oh, I want to put on here with sausage. Okay, those are just going to cool. We'll wrap those in plastic and get those in the freezer because my son-in-law will come and pick those up tonight. We'll get these packaged up. Okay, friends, I got these wrapped up. These are going to go in the freezer. When you put these in your freezer, don't stack them until they're completely froze. Otherwise, it'll be a mess. I'm going to put these in the freezer, and then we're going to get to our chicken casserole. Okay, friends. We got all this beautiful chicken, and it's already cut up. So I just put it right in there. It's already cooked. Okay? This is just a matter of throwing it all together. Let me see. Let me break this up a little bit in here. Perfect. It's cold chicken.
I was thinking, what happened to that? Why does that sausage look that way?
That's already put away. That's all done.
I said I was brilliant.
I'm putting all the rest of that. Oh, that was a 2-pound bag. It was probably 1.5 pounds left in here of my vegetables. I'm going to put my rice in here, maybe. Come on. It's still hot. Okay. I'm putting all the rice in there. I'm going to put 2 cans of cream of chicken soup. You can use cream of mushroom if you want to. But if Mr. Wayne is going to eat any of this, it can't be cream of mushroom. I use more cream of chicken than anything. So, put whatever you want in there. You can even do some cream of celery with some cream of chicken. Perfect. It all works out good. I'm going to season this with my good house blend seasoning. And that's got salt, pepper, and garlic in it. Okay? Plus, I'm going to put extra pepper in it. Because you know we love our pepper. All right. Now we're just going to get this mixed up. Okay, now that we got that mixed up and the rice broke up, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put chicken broth, 2 cups of chicken broth, probably a half a quart of chicken broth, and some milk. Okay, I am out of chicken broth, so I have to use what I got. And I've got some chicken soup base that I'm going to use. I just got to mix it till it's good and dissolved in here. And it's good and dissolved. So we're going to pour about half of that in there. I'm going to pour a good 2 cups of milk. Okay? And we're going to mix this. We might need more, I'm not sure.
I got egg.
Oh, okay. I don't think we need any more. I think we're pretty good. Okay. These are going to go to the freezer, so we're just going to scoop this in here. Those are nice. I have just enough for 2 nice casseroles. Okay. Alrighty. Those look good. Alright, so now what I'm going to do before I put those in the freezer, I'm going to cover them with cheese. You can put any kind of cheese you want on them. I'm going to do this cheddar cheese. A couple cups on each one. Okay. That will be good. Okay. Those look nice. Get this big bowl out of the way. I love that thing. It comes in so handy. All right, we have some more of these beautiful pans with these gorgeous lids. And I can go ahead and I can wrap these right for the freezer because nothing was hot. These are beautiful. I thank you so much for these pans. You girls know who you are. They're wonderful. Okay, now we're going to label these chicken, veggie, rice. And I have to write thawed because my daughter will come home from work and she'll just rip it out of the freezer and put it right in the oven. And of course it's gonna take about 2 hours that way. So I always tell her, just throw it in your fridge the night before, you know, and it'll be thawed out. And then when you come home, you can whip it in the oven for 45 minutes. My pen is running out on me. Bake at 400 for 45 minutes. Thawed. Okay. So we're gonna wrap these up. I know I got a mess there, but we're gonna wrap these up right away. And I'm gonna get these in the freezer. And then it's done. Then I got 5 casseroles already. Nice! One's in the oven. That one should be done pretty soon. And I keep saying this, the next time I need a film roll, I'm gonna go, when I get it at Sam's, I'm not gonna go to Sam's, I'm gonna order it online. And I'm going to get the one with the cutter on it. This thing, it just absolutely irritates you. Those are some nice big casseroles. Now, you know, if you only got a couple people, you can get the smaller ones. And when I have a friend of mine that I would make casseroles for her freezer, and this was years ago. And I would do it in bread pans because it was just her and her husband. So I would always make their casserole up, and I just put it in a bread pan. Look at this one. And it worked perfect, because then they'd have a casserole, you know, the disposable bread pans, because then they'd have their dinner, and then they'd have enough left over for lunch the next day. Perfect. At least for one of them, you know. These are going to go in the freezer, and then we're going to work on our garden fresh salsa. And you're going to love that recipe. Alrighty, friends. We are going to make a fresh garden salsa. It was probably not made your normal way because I make it with all my garden veggies and my family loves it. Put everything in it. Look, the kitchen sink. Anyway, I use onions and tomatoes, zucchini. I use yellow summer squash, cucumbers. I got some lime I can put in it and some spices. And I also put some black beans in it. So let's get busy. We're going to cut these up, but I want to peel these first. So I'm going to need a container for peeling. I peel everything, well, except the onions, or the tomatoes. Okay. All right, so with my zucchini, that's my cucumbers. I got more of them to peel, but we won't mess with that right now. The seeds are so small in this little one, I'm not even going to take them out. But we are going to peel this. And let's see here. I got those peeled. I got the rest of it to peel, but these have all been washed, but I'm still going to peel them. Okay. These ones, I'm taking the seeds out. You can use an ice cream scoop, whatever you want. I'm just going to peel them out of here with this spoon. Sometimes an ice cream scoop is pretty easy to use. Okay. Now we're just going to peel it. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to continue peeling and getting all these veggies prepped.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Okay, we got a lot here. So we're going to cut these up. And I'm not going to use those right now, but we're going to cut these up in nice small chunks. And this is going to be our salsa. This is a good way to use extra zucchini and squash that you might have, cucumbers. They're all good in it. You can make salsa any way you want. I make it the way my family likes it, with everything but the kitchen sink in it. My daughter, she says, I'm stopping on the way home and I'm getting some tortilla chips because her husband's going to stop and pick this up. So you know what they're having when she gets home. And I just cut these up. Just nice small chunks. Okay, I am going to put my own home canned black beans in here. And I got to get my Big Daddy bowl. I didn't realize how much this was going to make, but I'm going to rinse and drain these in the meantime. Come on. There we go. So I'm going to get these rinsed and drained, and I'm going to go get my Big Daddy bowl. Okay, friends, here we go. We got the big bowl. We'll put all this in here. Ooh. All right, now, there goes I forgot my garlic, so I got to put some garlic in here. Okay, we're just gonna give this a chop. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, now we're going to add our beans in there. That's 2 pints, 1 quart. Okay, now we're gonna zest 1 lime. I'm gonna cut this lime in half. First I want to roll it real good so that it gets juicy. Then I'm gonna cut it in half and squeeze it in there. There we go. I'm also going to do about a 1/4 cup or so of olive oil. Maybe a little bit more. Be like about 4 or 5 tablespoons. 4 tablespoons is a 1/4 cup. So anywhere around there. I'm also going to cut up some fresh parsley. And this is out of my garden. This is nice stuff. Okay, I don't want that stem in there, but that can all go in there. Beautiful. You could put cilantro in here. I don't do cilantro. That's not for me. Alright, so we got that. Now we're going to mix this up. First I'm going to put a little cumin in here. I want a little cumin in here, and I got garlic in there, but I'm going to do pepper, because my family loves pepper. I'm going to do just a little bit of salt. And I'm going to do the equivalent of about a good teaspoon of cumin. And I am going to do a little more garlic. Probably about 2 teaspoons. And that's it. All right. Take a look at that, friends. We're going to get this all mixed up so everything's coated beautifully. Mixed it. Oh, I love that cumin. It smells wonderful. I could eat this on my salads. You know, I love this stuff. Okay, friends, take a look at how beautiful that is. Just gorgeous. Mix it up real good. All right, friends, we're gonna take a taste of this and see if we need to add anything to it, because that just looks divine. That is delicious with the black beans. And it doesn't need anything. I've got that perfect. All right, we're gonna pack this up. We're gonna use our shovel. Beautiful, look at that. They're gonna love this. Friends, I wish I could sell this in my market stand because it is delicious. But I can't. You have to have a licensed kitchen in order to sell stuff like this. And of course, I don't have a licensed kitchen. Oh, her family's gonna just love this. Okay, so I got this one for her. We could probably put a little more in there. And I'm gonna keep a little bit for Papa and I. Oh, come on. There we go. Beautiful, look at that. And we'll keep this a little bit for us. All right. Perfect. That stuff is delicious. Well, okay, friends, we did 4 beautiful casseroles. Actually 5, because the one I baked, and that one's going in my freezer. We did have some of that for lunch, and it was delightful. We made this great big thing, beautiful container of garden fresh salsa, which is wonderful. I will list the recipes to these in my description box. There really isn't a recipe to the garden salsa, but I will list all the stuff I used in it. I hope you give these a try, friends. I want to thank you for hanging out with me in the kitchen. We had a ball. We got some freezer meals ready, some fresh salsa ready. You all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. And thanks for watching.